Hi and welcome back to the Science Fantasy Experience. So it's been a while, 6 months in fact, since I was last on YouTube on my own channel. I've guested on a couple of live shows, so I have been on YouTube but just not creating content. I decided to take a little hiatus back in June. I just wanted to spend more time with my family. It looked like it was going to be one hell of a hot summer, and I just knew that I'd want to spend all my time with my children. My wife was pregnant, and subsequently we've had a baby girl. So I just wanted to kind of ease back. And the other reason was I just wanted to kind of buy and enjoy toys as toys, not buying toys and thinking, oh, I've got to put these on YouTube, I've got to review them, I've got to kind of showcase them. I just wanted to pick up toys over the months and just enjoy them. And that's what I have been doing. So throughout the months, I've just been picking up bits and pieces here and there, waiting for pre-orders to come in. Still waiting for pre-orders to come in. What are Super 7 doing? They're incredibly delayed, but that's for another video. So yeah, I am back. Gonna take a look at some toys. We're gonna nerd out over toys, definitely. But firstly, I think for the welcome back, we will take a look at what I got for my birthday back in July. Yes, my birthday back at the tail end of July, I wonderfully got 3 toys from friends and family. Totally unexpected gifts, that's for sure. So, what did I get first? Well, first up, I got... Oh, hang on. There's somebody at the door.
There's somebody at the door. Oh,
there's somebody at the door.
Come on.
There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door.
Oh,
there's somebody at the door. Oh, there's somebody at the door. Oh, there's somebody at the door. Oh, there's somebody at the door.
Stay where you are. Blue Eyes, you dirty brat. Play it again, Sam. This is a raid.
Ooh, what a lovely place.
Scaring the absolute shit out of kids since 1983. And to me, still, we have got grot bags from Namer Studios. I never thought in my whole life I would ever have an action figure done in a vintage retro style of the most scariest witch ever to grace our television sets. So I'm familiar with Namer Studios. Earlier in the year, I got a 3 3/4 figure of Space Raiders. So again, unexpected. I'd never thought I would get an action figure of a crisp packet character, something that I desperately wanted as a kid, eating those crisps in the playground, thinking, God, imagine if there were toys of these. I probably didn't want an action figure of grot bags though when I was a kid, but as an adult you get nostalgic, and here she is. So the artwork is absolutely incredible. They have captured her to a T, using the same font from her TV show and the pink windmill, and the colours on the action figure, so good. That lurid green and the slightly translucent hairpiece. She's got her, it's kind of like a cane, wand, hand, and it just looks incredibly cool. It's just an oddity. I've got to say a huge thank you to my lifelong friend and subscriber, Stu, for ingratiating this into the collection. It's ridiculous, it's sublime, it's nostalgic, it's frightening. The back, you can see what other properties they have. So trapdoor, the claymation, short fiendish feet, the interesting flavoured yogurts with scary monsters. Bargain Market Dance Music Clothing Company. Yeah. And then the greatest pickled onion crisps or roast beef known to man. Grub bags from Name Studio. Thanks, Stu. My second gift was from my friend and fellow YouTuber Zort Rider, Rich, and he gifted me the always reliable Transformer source for me, Kickback from, I'm going to say Kingdom. I don't know, I threw the packaging away. I just totally wasn't fussed on the Kingdom packaging, and I'm running out of space. I can't keep every package now. So I'm thinking it's Kingdom, but he is absolutely lovely in robot mode. Insect mode, it's a bit meh. It's a 7 out of 10. But robot mode, easily 9 out of 10. It's like they have taken a little bit of every kind of format of the Insecticons. A little bit of the Diaclone toy, a little bit of the movie, a little bit of the TV show, a little bit of the comic, and just blended it into one. Kind of got that asymmetric toy aesthetic on the chest, the translucent plastic. The head sculpt is just, it looks like the TV show. Wonderful use of translucent plastic as opposed to chrome, so it does give that screen accurate feel. A bit light, kind of a bit plasticky, a bit gappy in places, but it's kind of, that's the done thing now with mainline toys, and I cannot fault the robot mode. As I said, insect mode it's okay, but I plan on having this guy always in robot mode. I've got the G1 for the mecha insect modes, and I cannot wait for them to bring out the other two, hopefully in the same style, because they like to make the Insecticons different scales, different coloured purples, and it sucks. I want them all to be like this, all in scale. So I can put Bombshell next to Scourge, or Cyclonus, along with Skywarp. No, it's not Skywarp, it's Thundercracker. Whichever ones they get turned into, those ones. It's my plan to do a reformatted shelf when Bombshell arrives. Thanks, Rich. You're always such a generous toy giver, and always Transformers for me, because I don't buy Transformers like I used to, and he is a great addition. Thank you so much, Rich. Totally appreciate it. And finally, a gift from my family, my in-laws to be exact, who generally don't buy me toys, or I've encouraged them to not buy me toys. I've always said I just want to get toys with, you know, my own money. And because I'm such an eclectic collector, I'd hate for them to double up on something. You know, the thought is there for them to get me toys, but I don't want them to waste their money or kind of get me something that I'm not totally into. Although sometimes just getting toys is awesome if you don't know the toy line, or you're open to collecting other bits and pieces, but they have blown me away with this. So they have gifted me the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Lightning Collection Zordon and Alpha 5. Totally missed this when it came out. When I saw that it was available, a couple of months had gone by and it was just like, okay, probably not going to get that now. For it to be gifted to me is phenomenal. What a thoughtful and frankly awesome gift. As some of you know, I absolutely love the first 2-3 seasons of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I have a couple: Goldar, Finster, King Sphinx, Yellow Ranger, and I'm only just getting kind of the characters that I really like. Just watching so much of it through lockdown, and especially with the sad passing of the Green Ranger, Jason David Frank, I've gone back to it again, and it's awesome to have figures in a toy line that's really well produced for a toy property and a TV show or cartoon that you love so much. They're faithful recreations. Zordon lights up, which I sadly cannot show you because I don't have the right batteries. I've got a whole drawer full of batteries, but not AAAs. I've got a 9-volt battery in there. What even takes a 9-volt battery? Hundreds of AA's, but no AAAs. But let's have a proper look at the figures free from the box. But as you can see, it's superposable for Alpha 5, and he comes with his little teddy and Zordon himself. Yeah, let me free them from their plastic prison. Everyone's favourite floating head in a jar, Zordon. The aesthetic is amazing. The 3D element, the type of plastic, the shine that it has, the way that, you know, it's not lenticular, but it just, the light moves around it, and it's big. So if I grab, so we got classified flint, it's bigger than a 6-inch figure. When I look at it, I think if Hasbro were to bring back Visionaries, this is the tech to use. I don't desperately need to have holograms again. I like the vintage ones because they have holograms and it's a part of the, the aesthetic of the time. They could bring back Visionaries, and using this kind of plastic and bit, especially for, the magic that comes from the softs, they could use this, and I think it'd be absolutely epic in the blues and the greens. Yeah, it's just a big lump of plastic, obviously, but it absolutely does the job of Zordon. Ay, 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 where are the Power Rangers? He pops. He absolutely pops on the shelf. They have got the hue of the red. Perfect. And the gold, it's not overly shiny, a little bit matte. The head is shiny though, so it's nice to kind of have that different gradient of matte and gold on a figure. It's not the same gold plastic as Goldar either, so you've got those subtle differences across the toys that I have. But yeah, nailed the scale because he is somewhat short in stature. Signature pose, but he is fully poseable. You can get him a bit more straight, have him holding his teddy bear. It's a wonderful set. Obviously gutted that I saw it late, but in the grand scheme, it doesn't matter. It's here and live in the collection. couple more to get now, I think, from the Lightning Collection, and I'm sorted. Would absolutely love a Rita Repulsor. Very interested in the Turbo. I've just started watching Turbo. I never watched it when I was younger. The one that looks like a robot, police car, man, robot, droid. That looks awesome. I haven't got to where he appears in the show yet. But yeah. And then obviously the eternal hope that Babu and Squat get made next year. And then I'm sorted. I don't need to get really any more. That's the perfect amount for the shelf for me. Thank you so much to my in-laws, my mother and father-in-law, for, again, just wonderful gifts from friends and family. So that has been my birthday haul. Can you even call 3 toys a haul? Yeah, sure. Truly wonderful gifts and real additions to my toy collection. Coming up in the next video will be what to expect in 2023 from myself and the channel. Lots of toys to showcase, loads to talk about. Yeah, and just to give you guys more of a welcome back, and yeah, what you can expect to see and hear. I've been Rudy Zasu, and always remember, it's as much about play as it is display. Thanks for watching. I haven't said that in a while.